Facebook, please permit me to use this music to entertain my fans. I have no copyright. Thank you.
new country in Africa? What is his name and what is his cause? He is a British-Nigerian political activist who believes that the Igbo people of eastern Nigeria deserve their independent state called Biafra. But his dream is not shared by the Nigerian government, which considers him a rebel and a traitor. He has faced arrest, imprisonment, exile, and even war. He has sacrificed his freedom, his family, and his life for his cause. He is Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. In 2009, he founded Radio Biafra, a radio station he used to spread his message to millions of listeners. But in 2015, he was arrested by the Nigerian authorities on charges of treason, terrorism, and illegal broadcasting. He was detained for more than a year, despite various court orders that ruled for his release. He became a symbol of resistance and a hero for many of his supporters, who staged massive protests and rallies across the eastern region and abroad, demanding his freedom. He was eventually released on bail in 2017, under strict conditions, such as not leaving the country, not holding rallies, and not speaking to the media. Yet, Kanu defied these conditions and continued his activism and agitation for Biafra. He also embraced Judaism and claimed that the Igbo people were the lost tribe of Israel. He appeared in court wearing a Jewish prayer shawl and head covering and led his followers in Jewish prayers and rituals. He said that he believes in Judaism and considers himself a Jew. In 2017, there was a clash between the indigenous people of Biafra, or IPOB for short, and the Nigerian government's military forces. This led to the deaths of many, the raiding of Kanu's home, and his escape to Israel. Nevertheless, Kanu continued to operate Radio Biafra and to lead IPOB from afar. He also established an armed wing of IPOB called the Eastern Security Network, or ESN, in 2020, as a self-defense force to protect the eastern region from attacks by Fulani herdsmen, bandits, and kidnappers. In June 2021, Kanu was rearrested by Interpol and extradited to Nigeria, where he is facing trial for treason and other charges. His arrest has sparked outrage and condemnation from his supporters and sympathizers, who have called for his immediate and unconditional release. They have also vowed to continue the struggle for Biafra and to resist any attempt to silence or intimidate them. Kanu is a controversial and divisive figure in Nigeria. To some, he is a freedom fighter, a visionary, and a messiah. To others, he is a rebel, a traitor, and a troublemaker. But one thing is certain: he is a man who has dedicated his life to a cause that he believes in, and who has inspired millions of people to join him in his quest for a new country in Africa. He is Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra.
And I will pray in the language of heaven because Chukwukika Biama is in control of all that we have been doing and will continue to do until Biafra is restored and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable Zoological Republic are set free. Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile Chukwukika Biama onye na-efewe na aja aha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọbụla na ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị n'ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebede ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro iwe nye anyị ndụ ala nke dị n'uwere n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile otu niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya ka ike niile na ọ gbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị, nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee ezu oku mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwaa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na ihe n'ikwuru anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe. Agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbọgba ebe niile dị iche iche onye nwe m na Chineke nna ihere bụ nke niile etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-eto gị, wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi nara ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise ise ise
ise ise ise. Hello, my fellow Biafrans. Good morning and good afternoon and good evening and good night, depending your time zone. This is Mazi Zumezu, aka Nwekwensu. Please, as I welcome you, please may you welcome others. It's very important. We are live at our various platform at Ikechukwu Umade Ezumezu. If you are watching us from there, please share it. We are live at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Please, if you are here watching us, please share it. We are live at my page, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This page is important. It's our own. It's very important to build that page. So we need more people to follow on this page, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because other ones are having problem. Facebook is fighting them, enemy within and enemy external. But this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the page is still clean, but we don't have much followers there. Please endeavor to follow and like. It's very important. And all the hard calls I need there. I need hard calls there. Only hard calls. The hard calls. And we are live at my YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu. That YouTube, I think, is coming up gradually. I can see people watching the videos. It's encouraging. Please, you can follow us there. Subscribe. It's very important. Ikechukwu Ezumezu at YouTube. You know what we preach here is truth. Our program is different. Our program is different. You can't compare our program with any other one because when we say things, we bring an evidence. That is why my own is different. And that is why my message is like a thunder. If you cannot withstand the truth, you cannot withstand my message. Take it or leave it. If you cannot withstand the truth, you can't withstand my message. I always tell you guys, I have a very small platform. And my page, this page is, how will I say, it's not a popular demand. It's not a popular demand. But if you want to know the truth, what is going on, come to this page. That's all. Come to this page. Even you want about undiluted truth. Well, we told you guys that the sack lawyer, Stefan Ejiofor, was sacked, and you guys say, well, I don't know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, today, it is obvious. But the message we pass to you guys is obvious. So this program is very, very short program, very, very, very short program. Maybe tomorrow I will come on my food program. You see, my people, truth lasts test of time. Truth lasts test of time. But lies don't last test of time. So what we are saying, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free on 15th of December 2023. This should be everybody's song. In your churches, this should be your song. In your area of worship, this should be your song. The Christian, the Muslim, those who believe in freedom, and the ordinary people. And all those, that's why I'm not happy with all those Igbo, skit maker, content creators. I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with them. Because guess what? They are fighting for their stomach. Most of us, we can monetize our page. We can grow our page and start making money the way they are making money. We are in a country that the country is have a monetization rule, or how I put it. But we refuse to do that. We are fighting for our freedom, because freedom is the ultimate. That's why I told those guys that's always using their platform to fight for religion. I told them, no. But freedom is first. My freedom is first. We should all be preaching about freedom. Because when we get that freedom, then we have to talk about our religion. Because if you don't get that freedom, one day, believe me, you call yourself a Muslim, you call yourself a Christian, you cannot worship what you believe, because another religion will conquer you. Look at today. Today, they are talking about Christians in Nigeria going to their pilgrimage in Turkey. Today, they are talking about Christians in Nigeria going to their pilgrimage in Turkey, not anymore in Israel. They are talking about it next year. Christians in Nigeria will go to their pilgrimage in Turkey. But guess what? All those that the GO, have you heard any of them talking about it? Saying, no, we can't accept this. The answer is no. All those people that are fighting, men and this, Christian this, have they talking about it? The answer is no. They are busy chasing cloud. My topic today is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. This is my topic today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. Take the gospel to the four corners of the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. He is a freedom fighter. He committed no crime. He committed no crime. We should all be singing the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This should be dominating on the Blue app. But guess what? The stomach infrastructure. And they will tell another different topic. Just like the sack lawyer, but Stephen Ejiofor, talking nonsense. Or at this moment, Koya Granty interview. At this moment, I will know na work. Or this moment, Koya Granty interview about nonsense on Nako. At the end of the day, he end up exposing these cabals. At the end of the day, he end up shooting himself in the foot. Talking about alleged Marco. I told you guys, he's heavy and jealous. No, we win in this case. No more. This is what is leading. This jealousy of Stephen Ejiofor is causing all those nonsense. I've known before. When all those media, the chat card media worms were alerting on media, the person that always gave them information is Stephen Ejiofor. Today, This is 5 days to court. They want to give them topic, saying that Aloy Ejimakor is working with Sir Emeka Ofo. And I told you guys that if Ejimakor should come out and tell us the business between him and Emeka Ofo today, that none of this man will go issue before IPOB, before he became our lawyer. None of this man will go issues before he became IPOB lawyer. None of this man will go issue before he became an IPOB lawyer. You now bring this issue to public demand, where that everybody's supposed to be preaching of freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We only have 5 days. And at the same time, Nigeria government, that lawyer that granted that state execution, Nigeria government have promoted that lawyer, that judge, to Supreme Court. You guys are not saying all this. You guys are not fighting this on media. You guys are not talking about this so that the world will understand whatever Nigeria government is planning. Nobody's talking about it. The same judge, Aluna, that granted that kangaroo state execution against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria government have promoted him to Supreme Court judge. Nobody's talking about it. Oh, never na-akụ inyo ike na redio Biafra, ị na-akụ nonsense. Nke a na-akpọ nwa Chineke. Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ obilo. Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. This obilo, ask me, Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ ka na-agba gị. The hate in wherever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family now. I don't know. Amala, but Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. All your plans today will work. All those plans, all those your plans today, did it work? The answer is no. Or work. If I the sack law, if I age offer, end up that but Aloy Ejimakor is working with Sir Emeka Ofo. And today, go to Twitter and see what Aloy Ejimakor proved. Or what evidence that it was not that Emeka Ofo he was talking with or he was referring with. It's not his Dr. Emeka Ofo or not Sir Emeka Ofo. Biafrans, there's one video I want you guys to take a look. Although it has been on media, but I want to bring this video up for those that have not come across this video. It's very important. We bring this video up. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. Biafrans, I want you to take a look at this video.
73% said sometimes or always they were treated unfairly by the government. This is last year. This is the highest rate of any ethnic group surveyed in Africa. In their view, they are sometimes or always treated unfairly by the government.
So is issue of injustice?
It is a deep grievance, and it's a disconnect from the Nigeria project, as was mentioned earlier. And I mentioned that number just to underscore the underlying grievance that has to be addressed. So amnesty is potentially part of a package, but the disconnect has to be addressed, and the Southeast is a core pillar of the Nigeria project. It comes back to the discussion of its importance. So all of these issues that are being discussed
Let's take it back.
said sometimes or always they were treated. Igbos in Nigeria, 73% said sometimes or always they were treated unfairly by the government. This is
a white man talking. This is a white man understanding the calamity in Nigeria, understanding the hate they have on us, Biafrans. This is a white man giving them the message. This is a white man, a foreigner, understanding the discrimination against the Biafrans, against Igbos, telling you 73%. If a white man can understood the atrocity committing against Igbos by federal government, understood the calamity against Igbo by federal government, if a foreigner can understood that, how about you that are defending one Nigeria? Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. How about you that are defending one Nigeria? If a foreigner can understood the wrongdoings towards Igbos and those that are fighting for one Nigeria, people like Peter Obi, Chineke yakpọ ọkụ. Chineke yakpọ ya ọkụ. I told you guys that Peter Obi is a distraction. Today, where is Peter Obi? Kedebe Peter Obi not today. Okay. This obedience, where are they today? All of them. Amapugo. It was after this election that what's happening to our people in Lagos started. What triggered it most so rapidly? It was after the election. Because the whole Igbos said, okay, let's vote for Peter Obi. At the end of the election was rigged, and the people want to fight for their rights. The same Peter Obi stopped them not to do so. Today, look at properties worth billions of dollars have been destroyed in Lagos. And after Lagos, guess what? And that state will take it up. But where is Peter Obi to talk about it? Grebono. The people he defended, he said, no, calm down. The court will give me justice. At the end of the day, when that same court turn every evidence upside down and deny him that judgment, what did Peter Obi said again? That he leave the judgment to Nigerians. When Nigerians actually fight, he asked them to stop. I told them, Peter Obi is an agent. Let's continue listening to this man. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. If this man understands all this, if a foreigner understands all this, how about you that are defending that same one Nigeria? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free, whether they like it or not. He must be free.
Last year, this is the highest rate of any ethnic group surveyed in Africa. In their view, they are sometimes or always treated unfairly by the government.
So is issue of injustice?
It is a deep grievance, and it's a disconnect from the Nigeria project, as was mentioned earlier. And I mentioned that number just to underscore the underlying grievance that has to be addressed. So amnesty is potentially part of a package, but the disconnect has to be addressed, and the Southeast is a core pillar of the Nigeria project. Comes back to the discussion of its importance. So all of these issues that are being discussed are inherently political. They're being seen through a political lens. For example, infrastructure, development. The grievance is you have a very productive region that is exporting not just to Nigeria, but internationally. You have, I think, Imo and Anambra are number 4 and number 6 for GDP in Nigeria. And that was in 2021, which was a very violent year. So even amidst the violence, three of the 5 states in Southeast are in the top 12 for GDP per capita. Yet there's no seaport. The bridges are not good. The roads are not good. So it is a development and infrastructure issue, but it's seen through a political lens as a political grievance. The same with security, which is you have significant deployment of security forces, yet the perception is the DPOs are not from Southeast. Many of the officers are not from Southeast. They are not necessarily well-versed in the local context. And so they're not performing the role of community security in a way that they or other communities would expect. So that's a security issue, yes, but it's also perceived through a political lens. And it's the same with federal appointments and involvement in governance. So these are policy, these are economic issues, but they're seen through a broader political lens, that they're not being kind of fairly adjudicated. And I think that's really important to underscore. So amnesty as part of a package may be a solution, but the underlying grievances have to be addressed with an understanding of the political perception, how the infrastructure problems, how the economic problems, how the security issues are perceived politically, and what it means to have more representative involvement in those efforts from a Southeast perspective. Yes, it has to be a multi-stakeholder approach. The sensitive issues have to be addressed, and there needs to be involvement of the key stakeholders as this initiative is doing. That being said, in contexts like this, you might not move everybody over. You might not convince everybody. But where you make a serious effort and where you provide legitimate avenues, you will see a significant reduction in popular grievance that draws down support for extremism and makes it very difficult to operate. So a multi-stakeholder approach doesn't immediately solve all the problems, but it changes the trajectory, and it moves a lot of the public into using or trying to use the legitimate mechanisms again, as opposed to staying on the sidelines or even supporting extremist activity. So it's where you need to start, and it's the direction that you need to go.
So this Southeast Peace Workshop they organized, do you guys think if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not free, there will be peace in Southeast? Let's tell ourselves the truth. The answer is no. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not free, there will not be peace in Southeast. And they know it. They know it. There will never be peace in Southeast. And you think the Northerners don't know it? They know it also, but they want the Southeast to be destroyed. Remember what Gowan said. If he knew that Igbos love money so much, he will give them money to fight themselves. This is what they are doing. And that is why federal government have never condemned this so-called sit at home in Southeast. Please, as you come in, hit the like button, and they love and share the program. It's very important. Please, they are attacking the program. So with this peace conference they organized in Southeast, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released, there will not be peace. And they understood it 100%. That is why I call on Iwanyan. You must organize your people and go. I'm going to Abuja. You must bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu home on 15th of December. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. If not, Chizo, we don't care whatever Hope Uzodinjo or Supreme Court governor is doing. One governor will never be more powerful than the rest of the governor. I repeat, one governor can never be more powerful than the rest of the governors. Unless Soti or their move. Mambama Soludo, Iwanya organize all the Igbo politicians that were as of flip on that very court day. You guys should be in the court. You guys should be in the court and demand for the song, for your sons, for our son, for our father, for our leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. He must be free. Today, where is Sunday Igboho? Where is Sunday Igboho today? Is he not free? Is as a free like a bird in the sky. Two courts have set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. Two courts have set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. The other time, you can see the message from the northern leaders, northern elders forum, saying that they are not holding the East not to go. Instead of Chief Iwanyam to use that opportunity to speak up and tell them the truth that yes, we are going on Olodia, because he have sold his hand. He's a corrupt politician. He was working with Opus Odemma. Look at that foreigner. Even the full video was saying that 2 states in Southeast, despite all those insecurity, they are among the 12 states that their GDP is high. Despite the sit at home, the insecurity, the 2 states, he mentioned the 2 states, that their GDP is high. Telling you, and again, no roads, and again, no seaport. A foreigner understood all this. Now passing this message, and you that call yourself an Igbo politician, you are defending one Nigeria. You that call yourself Igbo governor, you are defending one Nigeria. You don't see what this foreigner saw. Now passing this message. The same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you guys. That let the seaport work. Build the first Niger bridge. You guys plan with the enemies to take out Yodogu. Obodo ọbụla enwere dike na n'iyi ka ngwu na agwụ na amala. Obodo ọbụla enwere dike na n'iyi. When Ojukwu was there, Ojukwu wa dike ka ọ bụ, Odogwu ka ọ bụ. Oge Ojukwu no di Ojukwu wo Odogwu. All those things are not many now. The Ojukwu became the airport. Another Odogwu ain't with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Na gba ya mgba. Onyekwen this boy, this small boy. Onyekwen, instead of people coming together, near the support, but today, it was in our to but when you sold your own to the enemy, even the enemy will not trust you. Check all of you guys are remain irrelevant in Nigeria. Ejuna ball. Ejuna nwakam. I could remember Nyanwodo said that if they refuse to give us Igbo presidency, that they will support the Biafra struggle. Today, I'm asking that system Nyanwodo. Can I be no now? That Igbo presidency is a fight to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How far? Can you want there? Resource flooding, how far? You want there? On go me, if I go be, Chineke ya kpogo ọkụ. Ndị a na ya achọba agụ Nyanwodo. Eholu Igbo eji eme ọnụ. Igbo ya bụ Igbo pụta na-ekwu okwu ana na-shake. Ka ejizi Igbo aṅụzi garị. Onye foto ọzọ na ọkpọ n'isi. Just because unu na-egbu nwanne unu. Just because you want to be relevant, you join your hands with the enemy to make sure you put your own down, and you think they will respect you. You think they will respect you. The presidency you guys did not get. The vice, no way. Senate president, no way. All you fella upon your population, the one will be dancing with that akobala na Imo State. Chineke akpụ n'ọkụ. Ugo ebegolo na mgbagbu. Ugo ebegolo na mgbagbu. On 15th, 5 days. Abani said from today. Oh, no, this is the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ya fun keto fada. Onu ya fun keto fada. That one was na nne amala dola. that one mara lukwu ụla maka na ọkụkọ be na ngene ọkụkọ na egwu ngene na egwu. I repeat, ọkụkọ be dị na ngene ngene na egwu ọkụkọ na egwu. Ọkụkọ be na ngene ngene na egwu ọkụkọ na egwu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released on 50. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Nigeria have no option. And what any two option rather to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria ain't any option rather to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He must be released. Either they like it or not. They have no option. They must release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He must be released. Who you allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Chineke akpọ unu n'ọkụ. Look at. Ke David Umahi, ke ebe ọ nọ, akwa ekwere ya nkwa vice president. Kedu ya? Enyere ya? No. Kedu Locha Sokolocha? Gịnị mere ya? For where everything, no way. I would na ka at a point, I then I be a senior not to be a bully. All the connection need no way. On that phone, where's Oriana? Olotowe Jesus. I must see the mayor arrest. Where is Locha Sokolocha? Kebono? Nothing. I will go Nana. Kemako Oju Zokalo. Where are about Oju Zokalo? Ọ nọ n'ọkwa chembe bere anyị akwa. Ọ nọ na lechembe be akwa. Ohere onye Igbo na-ekpu okpu mmemme. Anyị ewute m sị na okpu data okpu eji eme ọnụ nọdụ na-ebere ndị ala akwa, ndị apịrị amụ, ndị ebere ukwu nọdụ dị na-ebere akwa. That Nigeria are not grateful. Chineke ya akpọda ma n'ọkụ. Lọkpanta onye maka ọsụrụ ya. Ya efuru data na onye lọkpanta onye this ndị anụ ọfịa anụnwa. See yet ya na-eme na Lagos, ya na-eme n'ugwu Hausa. Oti seal that lọkpanta because it's a crime scene. Ebe with almost 80 bodies. Seal that place. Iwe ya emeta na mere echi. Seal that place. Ị na-achịkwa m that na ọnwụ nọ n'ugwu Hausa ka e discover such thing na that market ya dị on up to today. Ị na-achịkwa m na ọnwụ nọ na Lagos na that market ya dị on up to today. Ọ bụ na-eme ụlọ ọkwara ụlọ. Onye ọbụla na-eji egwu eme ife. That is why na asụ ndị kpọpụta Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onye nwa ji ọgwụ disciple. Jee kpọpụta Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the holy man. Is our savior. Is our messiah. Go and release that man. Go and bring him out. Go and bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. He's our Messiah. He's our Savior. Tell me. The answer is no. Because all no na kind of go bribe mapụta there. All no na kind of go bribe mapụta there. But this young man said no. Na I don't know what you want na-achọ. No jokwuru ndị ichie. But Chineke ama nkwo ma jokwuru oge aka erilo. Oge aka erilo ndị bụ ndị egere oge aka erilo. Ọ ya anọ ka nka fo ụmụ ya. Anyị ma na igwe niile jije n'ozu. Go and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Gaa na kpọpụta Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ọ na-akpọpụta Chineke akpụ niile ọkụ. Because onwe iwu menwu. Look at the property they destroyed in Lagos. Look at onwe iwu menwu. The answer is no. Onwe any state governor kwuru okwu. The answer is no. Hope Uzodinma just got there with the politics. At the end of the green name. Or the answer is no. You want to put an agusa assembly, they to tell you a letter to revoke the land documents. Everything. If you All because you guys have sold yourself out. Ogun to the enemy. Who now black with connection to the Sokoto Caliphate. Who now black with connection to Sokoto Caliphate. Today, all the result for today. You guys are remaining irrelevant in Nigeria politics. Only what you name. Only what you name. Only one noble. Only one noble. Gini cause there. Or go lay your own brother to the enemy. Or you cause all those things. Or go lay your own brother to the enemy. You cause all those things. A hold somebody, Chineke with the unu go say this so proud of. Work with him to achieve everything unu go see him achieve. Go gang up with the enemy and sold him out. I can remember in those days, in those years, 2012, 13, 14, 15. You know me. The peaceful. It will flag naga. It will say about the send the army. I be about moon. It will be flag naga. Agana ebu na Port ebu na Mkpọ Head Bridge, ebu na Aba, ebu na Enugu. Onwe ebe ebudo ụmụnụ, onwe ekwuru okwu. But today gịnị na-eme? Gịnị na-eme n'Imo State? Gịnị na-eme n'Ọkwa? So all of you guys are going Imo State. Got those places they not there. No? Ụfọdụ agbanago ma Asaba. Ụfọdụ agbanago Port Harcourt. Ụfọdụ gbana Lagos. Ụfọdụ gbana Abuja. Okay, set ekwe una na-agba ọsọ. Okay, set ekwe una na-agba ọsọ. O setizie ebe ka ebe ya manazi. That na-agwụ that the answer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the solution. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the solution and not the problem. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the solution and not the problem. As I said, it's a very short message because from now on, everybody should be preaching about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Now, block you are no fear this stack lawyer behavior all those research can be their warrior topic. At the end of the day, and tomorrow I will come on that topic. I will come on that topic with evidence. Now, on 15th, there's no seat at home. It's voluntary. If you want to sit, you sit at home. If you don't want to sit, you go to your daily places, your legal. On 15th is not sit at home. This is my message. Iwanyan gawa Abuja. All those politicians who need gawa na Abuja. On that 15th, unye yana na court. That very day. Chineka kpu na oku. Biafrans. Mas no nya fota ka afu echi. It's a very short message. Tomorrow I may come on my full program to present the evidence that Barcelona Ejimako presents and other issue I have to talk about. But the key issue is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. That's the key issue. Everybody should start talking about it. All those content creators, all those start talking about it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. Make your video, whatever way you want to pass your message. You must pass your message. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our Messiah, is our Savior. Whether you take it or leave it. And I'm asking for that Kafuichi. They won.
Amuna gibiliben. Amuna gibiliben. Kamo bamaitama chilete yelo mudiaka godozo bodani. Amuna gibiliben. Nnamdi Kanu bamaitama chineke yelo mudiaka godozo bodani. Amuna gibiliben. Nnamdi Kanu bamaitama chineke yelo mudiaka godozo bodani. anyị ka mụ na gị biri be ndụ ụkwọnụ ya tantam ijukwu ya tantam omume ya tantam bụrenu ya kọmputa ụkwọnụ ya tantam ijukwu ya tantam tantam bụrenu ya kọmputa Chineke nyere obodo aka ka o dozie obodo anyị ka mụ na gị biri be ndụ ọmarịcha nwa Chineke nyere obodo aka ka o dozie obodo anyị ka mụ na gị biri be ndụ ụkwọnụ ya tantam ijukwu ya tantam omume ya tantam bụrenu ya kọmputa